done this for people.
Woo! Woo!
Besides my stand-up coach.
Well,
So.
we're honored.
Nice.
And I
You're gonna
know
kill
this
it.
is the supportive group. That's
Yeah.
why I keep on postponing the actual show because I wanted to try it here first.
All right.
Thank
you.
you
Please
for
be kind.
thank you for doing this for us.
Yeah.
And Tim,
Yeah.
you're wanting feedback from this? What's
Yes,
the vibe?
yes. Let's do feedback.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Oh, so I'm just gonna start. We're not doing the lights out and everything, right?
Yep.
All right. Can I just leave now? Okay. Hi. My name is Tim Realbuto, which means I am super German. No, I'm so Italian. It's obnoxious, you guys. I'm like Brooklyn Italian. So we're gonna start off by talking about the dentist. I went to the dentist last week. This is true. I got some fillings done because I'm a 41-year-old with lots and lots of cavities. I don't know where they came from. I never had them when I was a kid, but now I have a million. And it was like, I haven't been to the dentist in a long time, and it was like being at a glory hole at Mickey's. If you don't know what Mickey's is, it's a gay bar. And it was very like, open wider! What do you do? What do you do? I didn't know what to do with my legs. And it was like, get the 7-inch, get the 12-inch. Suction, more suction, more suction. It's all over his face, more suction. Open wider, open wider. Yeah, and then I left there and I had to walk up a flight of stairs right after, and I almost passed out. I was exhausted. So I realized I was too old that day for the dentist and too old for a glory hole. Yeah, that's my glory hole joke. So a few months ago, I worked at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. Has anyone ever been? One person. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Was it scary?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, it's kind of scary. So I worked as a show controller, which means that I stood in all the rooms and watched people, and it was really fun. And people always said to me, "Were you scared? Were you scared in those rooms?" No, I wasn't fucking scared. Once you see the little girl from The Exorcist blow up the toilet bowl, it's all bets are off. It's just not scary anymore. Talk about pea soup, it's really not scary. But I learned something about myself. I learned that and this is really fucking weird, you guys, but I learned that I'm super attracted to monsters. Yeah, monsters. I don't know what it is about monsters, but there was there was this one guy who was a purge monster. Okay. So he was covered in blood, and he wore a cowboy hat, and he carried a machete, and he was so hot. And I had no idea what his name was or what he looked like without his makeup, but I would have married him tomorrow. He was still fucking hot. And I don't know what it was. That was so weird. But so one night I went up to him and I was like, "Hey, so you, purge dude, I would like to have sex with you." And he said, "Fuck you." And I said, "Yeah, when?" Exactly. No, I would never actually do that. That's not true at all. But what is true is I did find that I found myself really attracted to monsters. Let's talk about how weird this is for a minute. Okay. Frankenstein. Super tall. Really big hands, really big feet. And all he does is grunt. We don't have any conversation. The Wolfman, total gay bear. The Mummy, I would love to unwrap him. And my favorite, Dracula. He knows how to suck. Yeah, I know, right? The cape is just fabulous. It's very Liberace. So it's true. I did find myself very attracted to monsters. I brought Chucky home to meet my mom one night. He fell a little short. I know, groan. It's a really bad joke. Just groan and sound like Frankenstein. I don't want to fuck you. Let's talk about my mom. She is such a character. Okay, so she is a total Brooklyn Italian mom. And she's it's the same as a Nigerian mom or a Jewish mom. Who has one of those moms at home, an overbearing, loud, thank you. So my mom will be like this, okay. Tim, she talks like that. She's been smoking her whole life. Tim, I've been slaving over a hot stove all day. You better eat. Now, okay, slaving. Can we talk about this word slaving? I think people use it way too literally. Was she chained to the fucking stove all day? And then she believes in two things. She believes in guilt and death. I don't know how, but she has a doctorate in guilt. So she'll be like, "If you don't eat these meatballs, I'm gonna die." Really? You're gonna die? you don't know how many children are starving in Africa, and you don't eat these fucking meatballs. Okay. Now, I don't understand the correlation between me eating and children dying in Africa. Like, if I eat one meatball, does one child survive? Two children, 6. So, I love the children. It's all about the children. So, I've saved a lot of children, you guys. I've saved a lot of children. And as you can see, my weight has yo-yoed up and down my entire life because of all that guilt and all that death. I also went to Catholic school, very, very Catholic, super Catholic. Like eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth Catholic. Like if you do something wrong, they pop out your eye and take out a tooth. Like it was so ridiculously Catholic. Like if I didn't go to church every Wednesday, they would like send you to like hell and like you had to go to confession. Okay, so I had this 3rd grade teacher, Miss Campbell, who was super religious, obviously, but dressed like a total slut. She walked into class showing her cooch every day. But one day she walked in, and I'll never forget this, and she drew Jesus on the chalkboard with white chalk because it's Catholicism and Jesus is super white. And then she took red chalk and she drew all blood all over it. It's true. It was absolutely terrifying for a 3rd grader. And it was my turn to clap out the erasers after class. So I'm clapping out the erasers and the blood of Christ is all over me. And people are walking by judging me. I'm like, I didn't fucking do it, you guys. It was the Jews. It was the Jews. I didn't do it. So yeah, talking about my weight yo-yoing up and down because of all the children that I had to save. I have gone from like Ariana Grande to just Grande. And when I was at a particular Grande point back when I was living in New York, I dated a guy for 3 years who was a chubby chaser. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. And it was fabulous because for 3 years I was able to eat whatever I wanted. But we had a lot of sex. And so I lost a lot of weight and he broke up with me. And now he is married and she is anorexic. This is true. And then I moved to LA 3 years ago, and here everybody's super hot. This whole room is very hot, by the way. And I was looking pretty good. I was at an Ariana Grande stage in my life. I started dating this guy who was super Spanish, and it was very, very hot because I didn't understand a word he said. And so our conversations were very like, yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah. And then his face would like drop, and I knew he said something like important or serious, and I have to be like, no. Okay. So everything was great, but we had one problem. Okay. He could not get it hard. It's just true. And I felt really, really bad about it for a while, but then it's described that it was like, not me, it was a problem he had for his whole life. So I was like, okay, fine. So one night, he decided to stop at a gas station and buy some supplements. Now, I think buying gas station Viagra is akin to buying gas station sushi. And he came over, and believe it or not, it worked. It worked. So, and he's going, oh my God. And I'm like, so picture it. So he's on top, behind me. And he's going, oh my God. And I think he's having the best time ever. Turns out, this is true, he was having a mild heart attack.
Oh my God.
So I turn around, I see it on his face. I'm like, we never get to do this. Can you carry on, soldier? Turns out he couldn't. So we did have to call the ambulance. I didn't want to tell them what happened, so I basically just said, he ate some gas station sushi! But things didn't work out with us because 2 weeks later, he broke up with me through a text message. A text message, very Carrie Bradshaw Post-it situation here. And so all it said was, sorry, things are not working out, with a thumbs down emoji.
No.
Yeah. Even his text message couldn't get erect. Thank you, that's my time.